that was the one laughing my head off.
Yeah, because two friends Skype. No, nothing's gonna happen. Also, what I want to talk about now is also some people have been saying you don't really talk much on your show. Well, the reason why I don't really talk much is because people don't really come on with me, and I would love to get someone who's actually committed to coming on. I know Dark Reaper comes on every now and again, and I bet Web Booster. He only did it for the summer holidays, and I don't know what happened to him. Also, what's his name? Luke Knowles. What was it? Luke Knowles. He was on it for one when I did the Ice Bucket Challenge live on the radio, which I can't remember exactly what date it was, but you'll have to scroll through. That was. Yeah, you've got to try and find that. I did record it on his phone, but I didn't end up getting the content in the end. For various different reasons, but at least I actually did it. I can't remember who I nominated now. It was just.
I was just about to say, who did you nominate?
I know, I couldn't remember, to be fair with you. But basically, yeah. So that's why I haven't been talking, but hopefully Kai should be with me for quite a lot of the time. You won't be on all the shows, will you? But you'll try and get on whenever you can.
Yep, get a chance.
Yeah. And so he'll be taking a show from 7:05 tonight, and he'll be playing various different songs featuring Teo Cruz, and Florence and the Machine. So, pardon me. So we've got quite a good hour for you coming up. It's just gone 5:45. I'm getting so not used to telling the time, and it is a Saturday. So I remember I tried to do an all-nighter last night. And I did do it. I successfully could say I did it. But I did fall asleep at about 6 o'clock.
That doesn't count. You have to stay up till about 10.
10 o'clock? Yeah, but it's 10 o'clock in the morning classed as night. If you were to wake up at 10 o'clock, would that be classed as night? Or an all-night?
Kind of.
10 o'clock in the morning's night? Really? Really? I have no idea. So if you were to wake up at 6 o'clock, say like you were going to work or school, 6 o'clock, would that be the morning? Or would it be night? Would you class that as being the daytime? I don't know. That's a tricky question. I'm going to go on Google. I'm going to Google that.
Yeah, guys. Leave on Tarek's Twitter.
A comment?
Yeah, what you think.
What do you think the daylight hours are, and what do you think the nighttime hours are for winter? Because I want to know if I did it all night. I want to know successfully. I went to bed at roughly 20 past.
Apparently it's supposed to, 12 o'clock's supposed to count as an all-night, but it's not.
Yeah, I know. But I class night as.
Whenever it goes light, which is 10.
You know what I class night? 6 o'clock in the evening till 6 o'clock in the morning. That's what I class night. I don't know what it is. I just class that night.
Your own rules. You pretty much not done it really.
I went to bed at about 20 past 6.
Oh.
So some people could argue and say that I did. Some say that I didn't. And Penguin was just put in the chat, 12:01 is morning. So technically I did do an all-nighter. Now I was supposed thank you, Penguin. Hunter 0. Yeah. So I was supposed to be doing. I've got a really squeaky chair. I was supposed to be doing an all-nighter with one of my friends called Josh. He was speaking to his girlfriend late last night at about 12:30. 1 o'clock-ish, and I went down because we had like a medium come to my house last night. A medium.
What's a medium?
Someone who can speak to ghosts.
Okay then, that's creepy.
So you're now. Did you not know?
I don't want to sleep here if there's ghosts.
Don't worry, no, they're all gone. They're all nice ghosts. And we've had ghosts here in the past.
So there's gonna be a ghost standing up at your door when I wake up in the middle of the night.
No.
Saying, hello.
No.
Want a chocolate?
No. It's funny you should say that, because the ghost. No, seriously, it was my granddad, my great granddad, sorry, and he used to give me chocolate.
Oh, that's creepy.
That is weird how you just said that. He used to say every now and again that he'll have some chocolate. I know it is. That is a bit extraordinary. But basically, excuse me. We had a medium coming last night, so I was upstairs eating like stuff like that, and he was supposed to be doing an all-nighter. So whilst I was listening back to the tape of when my mum went in, which lasted about half an hour, 40 minutes, let me think. We listened to it at about 12:10, so I was doing that till about 1:50. And then I started speaking and stuff like that. And then I called him up at about 2 o'clock and there was no reply, and I thought, you know what, he's fell asleep, he's useless, there's no point in doing an all-nighter. And I even made a massive flask of really strong, really sweet coffee to try and keep me up as well. So after I'd had a cup of that, you can imagine I was really buzzing. I was buzzing. I was off the walls.
I think it's safe to say we just hit the 20-minute mark of the episode.
Yeah, I mean, we've hit the 20-minute mark, and we've still got like another 2.5 hours to go. I mean, this is quite a long chat. I mean, normally I wouldn't do like as a long chat as this because we've been talking for about. I mean, it's weird because we've only been talking for about 10 minutes, haven't we? Yeah, we've been talking for 10 minutes. Our double song finished at 22.
Oh yes, 10 minutes.
Yeah, you do need to speak a little bit louder. And I know it's one of those things. You just gotta just express your voice.
You want me to lose my voice?
Not necessarily lose it, but just express it. Oh, and Penguin says, "Oh my God, I need to. He needs to talk to me after some." Oh, I have a funny feeling that Penguin is going to tell me something to do with what happened last night. To do with his mum, because he said that his mum went as well. His mum did come round to my house and did experience a medium. Now, it's extraordinary in a way, but also it's a bit creepy because I find it's weird how they know things about you.
Yeah.
If your mum ever experienced something like that, your mum or your dad will.
My mum and dad have never had anything like that, but I once had a, let's say, less than nice.
Yeah.
What would you say? A less than nice meeting with a ghost.
Yeah.
Let's say.
Right.
It was when I was about 6ish.
Yeah.
I woke up and I was only a little baby at this time. Well, not baby, but you know what I mean, guys.
Yeah.
So I just got up, looked out the window, and I saw this woman. I can't remember exactly what I said, but I ended up screaming like a little girl.
Right, yeah.
And then my mum came in and I described this ghost. And it's kind of weird, but my grandma had died just before that.
Oh wow, that's extraordinary. And Penguin has also just put then, I am. He's going to tell me something about this, and it's so creepy. I actually got mentioned in it. I actually got mentioned in the reading, which scared me. The medium. Oh gosh, I just smashed the table. Yeah, I actually got mentioned in the reading, which was it was a bit creepy. And basically they said that there might be a bit of fiction going on between me and some of the members of my family. Friction. Science friction, you know. Yeah. Not science friction. F-R-I.
Oh.
Friction, you know, friction.
Yeah, I know it.
Yeah. But yeah. So if you do have anything you want to tell me, Twitter me. I've got my Twitter open. I got a notification. Penguin favorited my tweet. Thank you. Messaged. I have a new tweet. Okay, so Penguin, and maybe we could get you on the show as well if you wanted to. I mean, it's up to you. Maybe we could have a little chat later on. Maybe something like 8 o'clock.
You'll have to tell me who Penguin
I mean, just after 7. He's the one in my videos. Remember, I was showing you my YouTube video, and there was that penguin.
Yeah.
That penguin. He goes to our school. Now your head is wondering. I'm gonna let you think about that. I'm gonna let you think about that for a long time.
You're gonna make me think about it until like whatever time this finishes, like 8ish or something.
And then I'm gonna tell you right at the end. No, because hopefully we'll get him on just after 7 o'clock. If he's all right with that. If not, that's fine. It's not gonna be the end of the world if you can't. But if we'll call him, and then if you don't answer, that's fine. But yeah, I'm trying because on the schedule it says talk till 7, but now I'm kind of running out of words to say.
Maybe start a bit earlier, and we'll just have
catch up afterwards. Yeah, but we got handovers to do. So anyway, I fell asleep at like 6:20, as I was explaining about my day. And I woke up an hour later about 7, so I thought, you know what, to try and make it more realistic to believe that I've done an all-nighter, I'll call Josh at 7. He didn't answer.
Because he was asleep.
He was still asleep. I mean, who would be up at 7 o'clock on a Saturday morning?
I do too, go to school actually on weekdays.
Yeah, well, not on a Saturday though.
No. Actually, no, I get up at like 6.
Oh, another thing to do, man. I do a weekly round, and my back wheel's buckled.
Oh.
So I
You can probably lend my bike if you want.
Yeah, but your bike's tiny.
No, it's not. It's not the.
For those of you who haven't seen me, I'm like 6'1", and Kai. You're like 5'5".
Yeah, about that.
5'5", 5'4". Yeah, well, I'm not going to say that's small, but.
As tiny as that other lad in my class.
But you know, and I think it's important that I needed to tell my boss. So in fact, that's reminded me. I need to call up him in a minute and say that I can't come in tomorrow because it's Sunday tomorrow, isn't it? Yeah. Which I'll do when we play the next song. But in a minute, it's time for the 5-minute handover where we'll be saying goodbye to me. Well, not saying goodbye as such, but kind of just swapping seats around the table, and we'll be letting Kai take over the radio and see how he does, really, knowing that my reputation is in his hands. Even though my reputation isn't that high, but my reputation... well, you know what? I don't really care. You've got to give things a go in life. I know, I've explained everything to him, like there's deck 1, deck 2 and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I mean, I remember when I first came on Spreaker, I didn't know how the heck to use it. The first radio broadcast, I was in my back garden.
Really?
Yeah. And I think I played something like John Legend, All of Me. And I remember playing it twice. So you know how we did like the Ruby song?
Yeah.
You know how you'd play it once, like that?
Yeah.
What I did is I played it like that. Twice. So it'll be overlapping like that. Now that song doesn't really go well with it. But some of the songs, like John Legend, that went alright with it. And I remember doing that just as like a practice. And then I did another one with Red Rooster where he was doing, what was it? 18 by Ed Sheeran, that was it. But yeah, and then it kind of just progressed from there then, and from really on we just did half an hour shows, and then it changed to 3-hour shows, because when you get Spreaker you can only do a maximum of half-an-hour shows, but what you can do is you can multiply them, so you can do a half-an-hour show, then another half-an-hour show, then another half-an-hour show, which is a bit agitating. And you can see here on my board, here it says on air. Can you see where it says broadcast? Yeah. It says on air, and then underneath it says time left, and it says 152 minutes. We're going to wait until that gets to 0, because that's how long we can record for, but then we can also record another one.
Straight after?
Yeah. So you know how it said something like 420 hours left?
Yeah.
We could just keep doing that until that's gone. Okay? If that kind of makes sense and helps you a little bit.
Yeah.
But now, it's just gone 6 o'clock, so it's now time to do the 5 minute, I was going to say 5-minute handover. A handover where I'll be switching seats with Kai. It's alright. We're a little bit early, but you know how to work it all and everything. For the first 5 minutes, I'll just stand here, just so you know what you're doing. So we're just going to quickly change seats now. So just bear with us a second. Okay then. So
hello everybody.
You're now in control of the show. Make sure you're talking really loud. And this is the next song that you play. So you click that one. Then that one, then followed by that, okay?
Okay, then.
You won't need to do that until that hits about 4. When that hits 4, you can play it. And then just to switch between...
When what hits 4?
When that where it's 17
yeah.
4, and then you can see the schedule down here.
Okay,
so I'll just stand here for a bit and just talk to you, and then after, once you've got yourself on the way, I'll go and take my seat over there for an hour.
So, I think I get it. Quickly, so the last other song...
Make sure it's the right one.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, and then you just let it go. So it's just basically just like a drag and click game. Remember when you hit the song, make sure you hit that microphone so they can't hit you.
Oh yeah, so I'm like singing to it.
Yeah, I've done that in the past where I've been singing to a song and I've remembered that I haven't actually turned my mic off.
And I just sat laughing.
Yeah.
But they won't laugh with me because I'm such a good singer.
Yeah. But now you're kind of the lead thing, so you tell me what we're talking about. We'll just talk about it. Explain to the guys what we're going to be talking about over the next hour.
We'll just be playing a game, Room 101. And pretty much that's it. There'll be a song after this. We'll be doing a bit of a chat. And my intro I'm going to make up. And then we're going to be playing you guys a triple song, and then we'll be playing Room 101. And we won't be playing the whole game straight away, we will give you guys a song, but straight after the song we'll be carrying it on. and then it'll be handing it over back to my good friend, Tarek.
Yeah, I do remember, guys, as well. No hate, because he's only just doing it for